Oh boy, this has been a tough last quarter of the year. A little bit, or a change since November. And I'm outside. I haven't been outside in a couple of weeks. Change of weather. I don't do well in the cold. But I'm out here now trying to, again, get some exercise in. Walking, movement does a body good, especially if you're not doing it on the regular, on the job. And the weather has changed, so that makes a very, very big difference. It's cold, and I'm not too partial to cold weather. I like to snuggle up, be where it's warm, but I'm going to tough it out today because I know it will be good for me in the long run. It has been good for me, so I appreciate that. Looks like there's a lot of moisture in the air, a sprinkling of probably the start of rain, a lot of dew, and that's also feels nice up against the skin. So a lot is going on today. A lot of changes, whether or not I see them, are taking place in this world. I can sense the change that is upon us here, really taking a strong hold as we get to the middle of December, middle to end of December. Each day we get closer to something absolutely amazing in my heart of hearts, I believe will take place. I still have faith that the I think it says swan, the object swan, and then of course 3-Eye Atlas, which is still heavy in the news, will come to Earth. And I think that is their divine mission or orders that have been sent to them to do that, to actually come here. And so I believe that is what's gonna happen, and that there's nothing that the powers that shouldn't be can do about it. There's more and more talk that I see out here on these internet streets about them talking about doomsday bunkers and how much of that has been built or so. And I'm sure there's a lot of evidence that there are underground cities or bunkers that are there for the super rich and their families, and quite possibly those that are closest to them, like their colleagues or so. And so what? It doesn't mean that they're going to get away from it. So I want to open up something about New Jerusalem that I started not too long ago. Actually, my last post. And that was the ability for those that are true Hebrew Israelites from the 12 tribes getting to the safe haven states or New Jerusalem. And so I have a few other videos on that. I would encourage you to take a look at those in my catalog if you haven't already, and they will help support the algorithm. If you were to share or like it, I think you'll find useful information. It is something that you don't find too many people talking about, but I'm going to talk about it. So just imagine that the Lord of Hosts has been given plans of organization and to see to it, which is the responsibility of that army and those that will be a part of that army, heavenly and earthly, to see to it that the children of Israel make it to the New Jerusalem states safely. Um, One thing you have to remember is that it is going to start off small, and possibly a state or 3 states, and then it will grow from there. There will be years in between because we have to get ourselves first settled, and we have to onboard all of the blessings that the creator of the universe will have for us. And the grandeur of that operation will be a part of every aspect of our lives. So through economics, through our health and education, through our spiritual uplift and growth considerably in that area, through our finances and how we do business with one another, through the land and the sea and the air. So, and just relationships between ourselves, okay? So everything must be brought to bear. It must be healed between us as a people, starting with the individual, the family, and the community, and so on. Now, so understand that when I speak of New Jerusalem, I'm placing the location in the west, so along the birth of California, Oregon, and Washington State, because it's not landlocked, and it only really will have just one side, the back side of it, with a border to it. It's not going to be enclosed. And you'll have all the natural resources there available to you. You'll have a whole ocean, lakes, mountains, canyons, farmland, natural resources. A lot of that stuff the American government hides and has not tapped into. And my suspicion is that they're not allowed to. There's only so far that they can go, because those reserves that are in the land of America is reserved for the children of Israel. So I know that they go to, like, for oil and gas, they go to the Arabian. And more than not, that's where they have to go. I don't think that they can only dig so far, because there's so much about America that is kept hidden from the world. And I know that they're the ones that have control of that, or have had control of it. I don't think they have control of it now, but I believe that the creator of the universe intervened. So there's something here in America that pertains to the children of Israel that forbids them from really absorbing the resources of America. And so everything that they use to power the economy through using other countries, all of those minerals and attributes of natural resources are also found here completely in America. And there's no other mineral left out. We're just not, they're just not using it. And that's for our benefit ultimately. I heard once that there's enough food produced in America that can feed the world 3 times over. And in the West, there's enough to be produced that literally goes out throughout the world. So it will be landlocked between the house of Israel. And so the farming and the distribution is going to be one that is not over farming. It's going to be within limits. And first and foremost is going to be charged with the uplifted, again, healing of Yah's children. So it is said in the Bible that we would make quick work of reclaiming the land. The cataclysmic events that are now heading toward us right now, I'm assuming that those cataclysmic events, although I am sure it's going to touch New Jerusalem, It's going to be in such a way that it causes those that are here currently to be forced out of their home. Some sudden and great impulse is going to force them to leave this area and leave all the states that, or all the area that we're going to occupy as a people. And so if you listen to my first video, you understand is that there's going to be another great migration, and then, or an exchange actually, from one people to another. And that is what's going to be the marker of who the true children are, and that yes, there was a promise, and that yes, something did happen that caused the dissection of these people from the earth and from the power that they once had. And yes, there are beings that worked wickedness and lawlessness, and yes, they are being dealt with. And yes, there is going to be proof positive of who they are, what they are, and what they look like, and all the things that they are capable of, their limits, and the boundaries that they have. And so we can look forward to that truth coming out, so that no one it's not mysterious anymore. Okay? And this is ultimately for the uplift of the world. After we have been set up and running and thriving, then we'll throw out our hands and reach out to the world to begin to heal them too from human imperfection. And the groaning, the travailing of the earth will stop. Now, I'm going to open up a little bit about those that are from the white race, who are probably on the fence of whether or not they should do the right thing, because the right thing is going to be betrayal to Satan, his demons, and the human agencies that work with him. And so stay tuned for that video.